Welcome back to another episode of the English podcast session. I'm your host, John.
And I'm Amelia. Today, we're diving into a very important and sensitive topic: homelessness. Specifically, we'll be discussing the myths and realities surrounding homelessness.
That's right, Amelia. Homelessness is a complex issue that affects millions of people worldwide. Yet, there are many misconceptions that cloud our understanding of it.
Absolutely, John. By the end of today's episode, we hope to shed some light on the true nature of homelessness and challenge some of the stereotypes that exist.
Let's start by defining what homelessness actually means. At its core, homelessness refers to the lack of a stable, safe, and adequate nighttime residence. But it's much more nuanced than that.
Yes, homelessness can range from living on the streets to staying in temporary shelters, or even couch surfing with friends or family. It's not a one-size-fits-all situation.
One common myth is that all homeless people are unemployed. While unemployment can be a factor, many homeless individuals are employed but still can't afford housing due to various economic pressures.
Exactly. The rising cost of living, lack of affordable housing, and stagnant wages contribute significantly to homelessness. It's not always about a lack of effort or employment.
Another misconception is that homelessness is a choice. This couldn't be further from the truth. Homelessness often results from circumstances beyond an individual's control, such as medical emergencies, mental health issues, or unexpected financial crises.
That's a crucial point, John. Mental health plays a significant role in homelessness. Many individuals facing homelessness struggle with mental health conditions that make maintaining stable housing challenging.
Let's talk about the demographics of homelessness. It's not just a problem affecting certain groups, it spans across age, gender, and ethnicity. However, certain populations, like veterans and youth, are disproportionately affected.
Yes, and it's also important to recognize that homelessness can affect anyone, regardless of their background or previous socioeconomic status. It's a societal issue that requires comprehensive solutions.
One of the realities of homelessness is the lack of access to basic necessities like food, clean water, and healthcare. This can create a vicious cycle that's hard to break free from.
Absolutely. Without access to these essentials, it's challenging for individuals to regain stability and improve their circumstances.
Now, let's address the stigma associated with homelessness. Many people harbor negative stereotypes, which can lead to discrimination and further marginalization of those experiencing homelessness.
That stigma can make it even harder for individuals to seek help or reintegrate into society. It's essential to approach this issue with empathy and understanding.
So, what are some effective solutions to combat homelessness? Affordable housing initiatives, comprehensive mental health services, and job training programs are all critical components.
Community support and policy changes also play a significant role. By addressing the root causes and providing the necessary resources, we can make meaningful progress in reducing homelessness.
Education is key. The more we understand the realities of homelessness, the better equipped we are to support those in need and advocate for change.
That's why conversations like today's are so important. They help break down myths and foster a more compassionate and informed society.
Before we wrap up, let's share a short story that encapsulates the complexities of homelessness.
Sure, John. Meet Maria. Maria was a single mother who worked 2 jobs to support her family. Despite her hard work, she lost her job due to her employer shutting down. With mounting bills and no savings, Maria found herself unable to keep up with rent. Eventually, she and her 2 children became homeless. Maria's story highlights that homelessness isn't about lack of effort, but often about unforeseen circumstances and systemic issues.
Maria's resilience is truly inspiring, and her story reminds us of the importance of support systems and accessible resources for those in need.
Absolutely. Now for our quiz question of the day.
What is one common myth about homelessness that we discussed today? A. Homelessness is always a choice. B. Homeless individuals are always unemployed. C. Both A and B. D. Homelessness affects only certain demographics.
Take a moment to think about it. We covered several myths, but the correct answer is C, both A and B. Homelessness is not always a choice, and not all homeless individuals are unemployed. Great job to those who got it right. Understanding these myths is the first step towards addressing the realities of homelessness.
Thank you for joining us today on the English podcast session. We hope this episode has provided valuable insights into the myths and realities of homelessness.
Remember, empathy and informed action can make a significant difference. Until next time, stay informed and stay compassionate.
Goodbye, everyone.